For
Here
real.
we go. We live. What's up?
Yo,
What's up? What's up? How y'all doing? It's another episode of Life After Ball, episode 5, bro. That's crazy. 5 episodes, man. How y'all feeling?
feeling amazing, man. A little tired, man. We had an amazing day today, man. Had a great day today, man. It's a little tired. Well, we love y'all, man. So we here. We had to get this in.
Hey man, all is well, man. On the West Coast with it, man. All is well. Fam treated me good. Just been kicking back, relaxing, dog.
But we're on the
Man,
West Coast for 2 days. Oh, we're on the West Coast, man.
Now, on 2 days,
How you
bro. I've
doing,
been over here
Connect?
about 3 years,
Man,
man.
I'm
hey,
just joking, man. I know you. I know you. They done adopted you. That you done got jumped in and everything of that nature. Let me stop
No,
playing though, man, because I want to come over there and not have no problem. So let me stop. I'm gonna tell them not to do this. You know.
well, yeah, man. It's a great day today, man. It's Father's Day, and I want to say Happy Father's Day to all the fathers and you guys as well. How
Thank
y'all
appreciate you.
feeling,
you.
man? What is Father's Day mean to y'all?
Hey man, it's beautiful, dog. I was happy Father's Day to you, man, but you like to pull out, man. You like to do that thing me and Irv don't know nothing about, man. I don't know nothing about it, man. I like to make a mess.
Hey,
You're a
Oh,
pretty clean, neat type of dude, man. I like to make a mess, man. No, it's a beautiful thing,
man.
man. It's a beautiful thing, man. What it mean to you, Irv? What Father's Day mean to you,
man,
man?
Father's Day is everything to me, dog. Just understanding, like I told you, I became a father at 22. So, I mean, I take
Hmm.
pride. I take pride in it, bro. Like it's something I take
Boy,
serious.
freaking.
I mean, hey,
Okay.
this
It is what it is, man. Yes,
man.
sir. So
One
let's
day,
talk about it, man. I'm sorry to cut you off. What you about to say,
nah,
bro?
you good. I mean, what they say, one day we gonna become fathers. So I mean, hey, why not take pride and be proud of it?
Most deaf, most deaf. So let's jump into it, man. So, um, I guess my first question would be, what is one way that your father supported you in sports, and if he did or didn't?
I'll go first on that one. So for me, when it comes to my pops, the biggest thing he did was he was there. You know what I mean? Like he was always there. Even if he wasn't there, let's say all in the booster clubs and all that stuff, he always played the background. You know what I mean? So it's like I always had a pillar of advice or criticism, you know what I mean, that's always there. And as a older, 30-year-old gentleman now, just thinking about it, that meant more to me than anything. You know what I'm saying? Him being present.
Nah, for sure. Being present and being vocal, being at the games. You feel me? He turned up in the crowd, going at it with other dads and stuff like that, or just the other coaches, even other players. Let them know, man, you're too love. You just too love. You know, yeah, man, played a big part, man. Taking me to practices. Take traveling with me out of town, giving me them words of encouragement. When we win or we lose, you just gotta keep getting better, man.
Hmm. Hmm.
Mm.
Hmm.
Thanks.
Well, y'all situation is a little different from mine because my dad, he was not there. But it's all good, man. I learned a lot, man. A lot of resiliency, man. I had to be my own man and learn how to do different things on my own. But
You can always go
that
find them and put them in the trunk, bro. I'm telling you, man.
Oh yeah, off the
I got
bat.
a couple of trunks,
nah,
bro.
he's much better now. He's much better now. But just growing up, man, I had to, support myself. Mom's was always there. Mom's always showed love. She
Shout
filled
out to
in
mom, man.
all the gaps. So
Yeah, hey,
yeah, man,
oh,
resiliency, man. But how do you feel? How does their presence at sporting events give you confidence? How did it give you confidence? And was there ever a time where it made you nervous that they were watching?
uh, for for me, I would say at first it made you nervous. Obviously, 'cause you don't want to embarrass yourself in front of your parents and stuff like that. You don't want to make a bad play or miss a shot or miss a tackle in front of your parents. But the biggest thing I had to realize quickly, like your parents is your number one fan for real. I mean,
Hmm.
they want you to do good. They want you to go out there and try. You know what I mean? So the biggest thing for them is seeing my son or daughter go out there and do the best they can.
Yeah, and see with him saying that right there, man, I never was nervous, never had any, I ain't never felt no extra added pressure from them being there, man. Just because I always knew like they there to see me do my thing, whether like win, lose, or draw, man. Me just having fun, me just being out there, doing something I enjoy to do. So, if anything, it just made me want to go harder. It just make me want to, make them proud, man.
Yeah, for sure.
So for
That's what's
sure.
up. That's what's
I
up.
keep I keep showing the Capri Sun because it's Father's Day. So I'm gonna drink y'all juice. I'm gonna drink y'all juice.
AJ had to step away, but yeah, man. I was also going to mention one thing that stood out to me during that time was like I had to learn, like a lot of people these days, well, a lot of different young black men, they had to learn how to um, play for themselves, not necessarily always look for somebody in the crowd, or different stuff like that, man. But I had to learn. I learned it. I ain't gonna say the hard way, but I had to like build myself up on the inside. Like, okay, I got to do this. If I make a mistake, dang, I can't. I know in my mind I can't like keep myself down. I gotta, regroup and on to the next play. So I feel like that's something that I still carry today, as far as like being relying on myself, for different things, confidence and different things like that. But
So,
yeah, hey,
But for some folk, man, that can tear them down, man. But then
mhm,
for some folk like you, it could turn you into a beast, bro. It could turn you into a great man, a strong man, bro. Like,
mhm,
some folk, they might take that situation and try to use it as a crutch or make them an excuse or something, man. But you
mhm.
you did the other, you took the other route, bro. You know what I'm saying? I applaud you for that, man, because it took a lot and you did it, bro. So
Appreciate it, man.
man,
Appreciate
because
it.
it's plenty of other kids out there that had that same struggle, bro. And I'm glad you spoke on that. You know,
Mhm, mhm,
everybody don't have the same support system. I have a father that's an actual father. Like it's a difference between someone coming and creating you, but being there
right.
to see you through the thing that we journeyed through called life, bro.
mhm,
For sure. And Chris, you already know, like, obviously, my dad was always there. See, my dad always loved you. Always had
mhm.
love for you. You know what I mean? And one thing about it, man, people saw it from afar. So, father figures just all over. Then they try their best, make sure, oh, we're gonna make sure Chris around good people, things of that nature. Because Miss Pat was playing both roles. She did it good, for sure.
For sure, for
Like
sure.
like that, her effort, like, that shouldn't be looked down upon at all.
Mhm.
Like, for her to do what she did, and organize certain things, and still, raise you and teach you the right things, man. That should be commended, bro, for sure.
For sure, man. Yeah, I tell her Happy Father's Day every year. But this brings me to
Not the
another point.
moms.
This
For
brings
sure.
me to another point, man. So, have you all ever had coaches who stood in as father figures? Um, and if so, which coach was that, and how did they implement or instill in you whatever quality it was?
So for me, when it comes to the father role, man, I'm very like touchy about that, man. I really can't say somebody, but the father figure to me,
Mhm.
yeah, they was there. They gave me some good life lessons and stuff like that. But I lost my biological father when I was young, so
Right.
me just calling another man like father, it's just hard for me to even look at another man as father besides my actual father, the man who raised me to this day, and my grandfather, and even like one of my uncles. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, like far as coaches, I had some A1 coaches, man. Coach Chuck was a good coach. A good mentor. Um, like I said, Coach Kevin, he was actually my cousin too. He was there. But see, a lot of my coaches, bro, like it was kind of in and out, bro.
Mhm.
Like you'll see them for like that season or probably like 2 years, and then that's what I'm saying. Like, how can I really be like, oh man, you're a father figure?
Right.
But they was there, for the time being, and they gave me some good game and some good wisdom for the time being. But just being like father figure, nah, man. Because father figure is you always there. You feel me? You always there. Like I'm always gonna be there, bro. Always.
For sure.
I would say one of the coaches for me growing up. I mean, we still keep in touch to this day. Coach Anwar. So as y'all know, I went to Windsor. I played for Windsor. Growing up, little league, whatever. My dad was like, "Hey, we're gonna do something different. We're gonna take you to the inner city. We're gonna go to the east side." And he met with his coach and whatnot. He said he wanted to play 09, but he was a great coach. But the biggest thing that I appreciated was that he was always honest. You know what I'm saying? Like
there you go.
he kept it real. And I'm talking about we 11, 12 years old. You know what I mean? But the same effort that he poured into his kids, he got probably 6 kids. He poured the same thing into us. So it didn't feel no different. You know what I mean? And to be honest, that would kind of make me understand what being a father is. You know what I mean? Like I had my dad friends that also stirred me right. But seeing that as a coach, to be honest, that what made me fall in love with coaching. I seen the effort that he put in. Not just he coached football, he coached basketball too. Yeah, my dad also coached. So them two together, it was basically a duo, basically like a dynamic duo, bro. So I appreciate
it. That's nice, man. Like I will say this, man. One coach who wasn't even the same race as me. He was like a father figure to me because he would get on to me, bro. Like he pushed me each and every day to be better because he saw better in me. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like when somebody pushes you to go, past your limits, not in a negative way, but in a light to where they can see the potential in you. And in the end, it'll help you. It makes you better. And I really appreciate him for that, Coach Roberts, man. Back when I was in Tift County, bro, man, he really pushed me to be the best version of myself, man. And I don't know if I ever told him thank you, but hey, Coach, thank you, man. I appreciate the love, man. That's real because it showed me that not only can I get past my mental limits, I can get past the physical limits too, man. So I feel like that's important when you develop it as a man, like to push you past your limits.
Because to be honest, we don't really think about that much when we young, going past our limits. You know what I'm saying? We like, man, coach pushing us too hard. Like why he got to do all this? Like you
That's how
said,
you get better, man. You gotta break yourself down to get better. You break the muscles down to rebuild them, let them recover, rebuild them and stuff like that, man. But I need y'all to help me understand what's y'all definition of father figure. Like explain that to me, man. Because I told you how touchy I am about it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So explain that to me. Like when y'all say father figure, what y'all?
Yeah. So when I say father figure, I mean a male figure in your life that's older, that's leading you in the right way, showing you the right examples, teaching you, pretty much building up different things in you and recognizing your potential at an early age. Father figure doesn't really have to be older, always consistent, always being there, but somebody that was a crutch or like a pillar, like a strong pillar that you build off of. And they implemented something and gave you something that really made you a better person in the end. So,
what about you, Gene? What you?
For me, man, like I said, I'm kind of touchy about it, but like you said, just being that crutch, bro, like give you that space to talk. Obviously that person who able to give you that, he reach out his hand like, hey, I'm a guide you, I'm gonna teach you right. Like I said, I'm touchy about it. Like I said, y'all know my whole dynamic, and
I'm about to say, man, because when I hear father, man, I think of longevity. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I think of like the long haul when I hear father. You know what I'm saying? Like the definition that y'all give, I'm like, okay, I can hear big brother, cousin, because when you're a father, it's a whole different type of responsibility So, and what I say about that, because a lot of people know they want to have children, but it's like, it's cool when you got somebody else's kid. You can always get that kid back.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, I love my little nephew. You know what I'm saying? Like, he gonna be a beast. He nigga look like me and all. You know what I'm saying? But when he be cutting up, hey man, go to your mama.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call your daddy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call your daddy. But when it's your kid, when it's mine, you feel me?
You
I gotta
discipline.
do that all day, all night. You know, for the rest of the life that I'm here, and I appreciate, I love it and everything. But that's all I'm saying. Like,
But for
yeah.
a father figure, I mean, to be honest, it is the big brother. Because think about it, you gotta lead by example. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Whether it's it's with you by blood or stepfather, whatever, you gotta be able to guide these kids to pay it forward. You know what I'm saying? Like I told y'all, my oldest one, my stepson.
Mhm.
I got involved in his life at 7 months. I was 22. At 22, you like, what the hell you know about being a dad?
Mhm.
But it was just something I felt in here. You know what I mean? It was like, I understand his whole dynamic. His dad not around the whole nine, and I'm like I told you, I truly believe that everybody deserves a chance to have a dad.
Mhm.
For real.
That's real. That's real, bro. That's real.
It's no textbook. It's no textbook or no right way to this, man. We learning every day, dog.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, man, you good, bro, man. I love you, dog.
Love, fam.
I love you, man.
But
You're a good dude, bro.
hey, man, you stepped in, bro. You stepped in, man, and you said something key too, man. That guidance, man. That guidance, having a figure to guide you, but also discipline. Discipline, instilling discipline in young men is crucial. It's crucial, and I feel like that's what it's different, bro. They not disciplined these days, man, and there used to be coaches back in the day that actually disciplined kids. If let's say when we was back like 7, 8 years old, man, we'll be outside and hanging out around the coaches, and if they see us doing something wrong, they'll get on us right there. You know what I'm saying? So I see that as like a father figure, and sometimes they would discipline us, because like Gene, like if I come to your house and we doing something crazy and your dad catch us or something, man, he gonna discipline us right there. He be like, hey man, y'all need to get this right, get this right. So I would just say like, man, shout out to Pop. Shout out to Pop. Pop's dad, man. He was he was definitely a father figure for us coming up too, man.
Man, I heard something recently, bro, and it kind of messed me up.
What's that?
Like you hear people say, "Oh, like you said, some people talk about having children and whatnot," and we know a lot of people that say effed up fathers,
Mm-hmm.
and you hear people say, even children say, the best thing happened was that you wasn't around.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like think about it. If you had a kid, right, and you ain't doing what you supposed to do, the whole nine, be irresponsible, the whole nine, and that's just one of the things they say. The best thing for you to not even be around, because you're not helping build the kid. You're not helping their development.
Right.
I'm like, bro, I was sat there. I'm just like, bro, I got two kids,
Mm-hmm.
and like one of the main things that our responsibility on earth is to
take care of kids.
Take care of them kids.
Mm-hmm.
So especially as a man.
And think about this, bro. We know a handful of people that got kids. They got multiple children. But we also know a handful of people who don't take care of their kids.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And to be honest, them guys don't be around me at all.
Yeah.
Because I don't want that in my household, bro. Because like I tell y'all kids always safe with me. I don't care what's going on.
Nah, for real.
Right.
Sons, daughters, nieces, nephews, whatever. They always taken care of. You know what I mean? I take that serious. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And being a father, like, and my God rest his soul, my grandfather always said, bro, they gonna bless you.
Mm-hmm.
Lord gonna bless
God
you.
gonna bless you. God gonna bless you with them kids, boy.
I'm saying, and
Mhm.
that's why like for me it's a little touchy, but I don't want to fail them. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Nah, that's real, man.
That's
But
real.
to piggyback off of what you said though, man, like you like some kids they be like, some folk might say the best thing somebody could do is not being that child life. You know, a
Man,
lot of people have. I'm saying, but you know, a lot of people have whatever they have going on, and it's not going to be benefits to the kid. Ain't gonna do nothing but hurt them.
right,
No,
Mhm.
man, my biological father, man, like folk who really knew him, you know what I'm saying? My dad was crazy, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like he had what he had going on,
right,
and it's plenty of stories, you know what I'm saying? It was even a story where I was, you know what I'm saying, around and something crazy could have happened, you know. So
man,
I hate that it happened the way that it did, and you know, what happened, but it had it's like it had to happen because if it didn't
right,
happen, ain't no telling how I would have turned out, or even if
right,
I waited this far. You know what
Right.
I'm saying?
right,
And I am blessed and highly favored. And you know, like so certain situations I can understand it and it's harsh and it's hard to say, but it's the reality, man. It's the real
Mhm.
life things, man. But
yeah,
shout out to the fathers, man. Shout out to
Shout out to the
oh,
Eugene,
father.
shout out to Chris, shout out to you, dog. I love y'all boys, man.
For
My
sure,
boy
man.
over there, snotty nosed up, man. Like
Hey man, I
this,
like
this
this though, bro. It's the real, raw,
is real,
authentic,
yeah.
and we speaking on real topics. That's like that should be discussed, and fathers in the lives of young black men. It's very important. So
yeah.
salute to you all. Did y'all have anything else y'all wanted to share before we wrap up today?
Yeah, you a real one, dog. I don't care what nobody say, bro. I love you,
Facts.
bro. I'm gonna keep you, hey, bro. Like you deserve it, man. Real talk, man.
Yes,
Like
sir.
for real, bro. And I know last I don't know if it was last episode or the episode before you said, man, I'm passionate, bro. One word to describe me is passion. And
Passionate. Yeah.
you showed it just now, bro. Like you really care about them kids. You really care about your son. You passionate about being a father. And a lot of men need to feel the same way you feel. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
I just had to let you know that I salute you, bro. You know, keep going, man. I got my boy over there, boy.
Appreciate y'all,
Real,
man.
real, boy. You're real,
Appreciate
real.
y'all, man. Gene, you had something else you wanted to say before we wrap up?
And I'm all good, brother.
Yes,
All
sir.
good.
Yes, sir, man. I appreciate y'all again, man. Once again, happy Father's Day to all the fathers. And
Father.
and if y'all haven't already, make sure y'all go check out the rest of the episodes. This is episode 5, and this is Life After Ball. Peace.
Go drink them kids' juice. I did.
Man, go like, comment, subscribe, man.